Other former Sama Okaba the Aba Bryt TV. So baby I me do it na me de a year the me who said I may introduce lady no because ocean journey I was starting with music industry in I say she's been very consistent and debiano sene ya me meti ha debia me can say abrabo aye wo mu di enye sene ya wo be hyase na ye sene ya wo be kono say debiano wo evolve debiano wo di bibi foforo ba na wo ye adwumaden ni ehu say aga yi bo ne homoden S3fa and eba be twetwe nkomo se mo amunim chese this year de enwum no de twetwa left right center the latest one what I think one of the biggest songs that she had was a year choke she say so wasadi fever ababe peso edi video na brand chese bronya edie na ene ye fever ododonto S3fa na chese eno ana ye di twi cruise a year Christmas S3fa na be twetwe nkomo e ma akwa ba
much of that
abayo wo ye adwuma there be sa akwade me say me pese me cheniska because I love how I don't know it was effortless so it makes the song beautiful because let me be honest with you me I'm always honest when I first heard the song right na me bedjuma then my boss Badass was playing the song so I heard the song I was like me the enyum we dey it didn't get me honestly so when I saw Sarkodie's verse, I said, what song is this that these people are making noise over? Then I saw you perform it. So one day I was home and I was going through my Apple Music. I said, okay, let me listen to this song and see. Then I started listening to the song. Then I heard the DJ. I said, no, this song is a good one. So I just fell in love with it when I took the time to listen to the whole thing. And it's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
First of all, how did it come about? The whole Fever thing.
So we recorded Fever before we went to South Africa for my media tour. And before we went, we decided that okay, when we get to South Africa, we wanted to do a song with a South African artist. And I told my manager, I was like, okay, let's do something, let's write something. And I told him to invite our club DJ. He's at Onyx and he came. His name is J Time. So he came to the studio and I was there with him and I was like, okay, let's record something. So after I did my verse, I was like, try something, let's see. And he was doing it and then he was just saying, he was like, Ododompo, Ododompo. I was like, I want that, put that on my song for me. And it just went like that. So we went to SA, we put the South African DJ on it, DJ Tira, and we came back to Ghana. I sent it to King Sack and now we are here.
Wow. And I'm sure so when you sent it to him, was it that wait, let me just take you back. Was it that send the man now we need to commodity that say, oh, ebi I maybe sending you be amount na me pese wutie na ma me verse also. That's a conversation na koso da.
It's been some couple of years now or months now. Started sending you my DJ message say on pacho boma Sarkodie ma pese untie ni ade. So but this particular one it wasn't like I wasn't expecting him to do it, but I didn't expect it to come that quick.
Not just one man because I knew who kilo.
He promotes it like with everything he has, and that's one thing I really appreciate about him because he's always posting about it. When he travels, he makes sure people play it and stuff like that. So I can say that he actually likes the song.
Right. So that's how he brought the verse because me unse Sarkodie enyuma amount for, but enyuma ubetaye hunse Sarkodie ankasa afani phone na video no not just say the song because he's done a lot of songs, in Confirm feature but he hardly does that. So when I saw Sarkodie doing that and whenever you are performing with him recently was it at the there was this show that you went
the Success
yes I saw you performing and you could see how much he loves the song. So how does it feel for you now to have this kind of relationship with Sarkodie? And he has millions.
It feels amazing.
The platform is very huge.
Yeah, it feels amazing. Especially for me, not because of probably I feel like now a lot of people are getting to know me. That's a good thing. But I feel like for somebody like Sarkodie who is very like specific about his music and who knows a lot about the music industry, for him to just appreciate your music enough to love it and promote it, that's like a plus to me. That's everything to me right now because these are things I used to pray for when I was very little and it's happening right now. So it's like, okay, hi, I'm here. My name is S3fa.
So do you feel, says to say the listen say where do
Dabi?
Unui. She say who's happened?
You can't just say me Oliver twist. I never get enough. I always want to work harder.
Right.
I want to work harder. So yeah.
Mama infa won kwache kakra. Yenko beye, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Beye 5 years ago. What the nyumbi your friend is saying odo you.
Yeah.
Eba, unim say nkofo bebre nim say una boss anyum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
A lot of people don't know because even today, yet is a woman. I'm like, oh, sefa de se me na bon koma be ye nti ene pa de himfa na mde nkomo ibefa. Then I said, my producer is like, oh, have you heard this song? Honestly, I'll tell you now. Me say, ah, why na boy? Or sefa na boy? Now me say what? I didn't know.
Yeah.
That song was a very good song.
Yes.
And then wo share baby as say wa ba bedu na eya na eya wo say Ghana for ya nhye da anhwe we fitete no anye wonyum na ntuma after as afi na afi de hu say oh Charlie some check be dey your friend is S3fa because those times no equally no na wonyum ede
yes
but na say enu akire say dia ene ekono no
I just feel say this is my time. By then, I was doing amazing. I was still working hard. But Nyame Nka said, this is your time. It will never be your time. Because I can go to villages. I've performed in villages, Kentampote, Chiman, and things. Yes, and they sing my songs, the Odoye Wu, the Pepe, all those songs. But like in Accra, people also know me for those songs, but they weren't really paying attention like that. I just feel like now, any baby because this is my time, and I'm just living in the moment.
Right.
So, yeah.
And you're living here. This year, God has really battered your bread.
Yes.
This year, our boss Sato come out.
The peanut butter, jam Yeah.
Because I think say before the is it tropical fiesta?
Tropical fiesta. Yeah.
Now, boss Bahana, you know I have a game which I've played with you several times. And your Baha make a shine and say, the idea, me pese wo fresh S3fa. Now we catch S3fa say, baby, as I say, we do pese 10 minutes to contact.
He told me. I was like, hey boss, I'm crying. I'll just cry on national TV. Everybody will hear me.
That was what I wanted actually. Me busa no S3fa they be mean to be fast. Also you're too emotional. Okay.
I don't think say I'm emotional. I think say I'm very cautious of myself. And I dare like I'm trying to build a sort of brand and persona whereby it doesn't seem like I'm too vulnerable to people. What I say. Into idea be man for annual bam so I'm people to just laugh at me for no other reason. I wouldn't involve myself into it. Into no bibi sano. One shall be no way I can say, oh, she cries so ugly on TV and no problem. No, but I mean
I mean idea open senior to say senior wa kan asem say yankopon the peanut butter ne hwan afa brodo. No obi see me beji brodo ye fi won sister wo besu.
Na wo je ne sen.
That make it is a woman that form na was to cry. I mean it's understandable because for no reason at all. Na di black affair say S3fa say no the be adwuma no come person me no be me quite although say unim say e be shock you.
Yeah, because it choke era fever era like
very shocking, because in as much as he say no cry no market na kosro na say nyame fa sama if something like that should happen you will get another record, but you see when you have suffered with something and you've grown in it and nothing has been there for you supported you and now you want to share your success with it no nipanika just say I'm just letting you go. Obviously you wouldn't want it.
I'll be very uncomfortable. I'll be thinking about it.
And
I'm just all dummy. Wow, my heart.
Now me person who so no question no cry when read or sympathy with them into Anyway, you're back for a quick commercial break. We'll come and talk more about your brand that you're trying to build so that Ghanaians will really, really understand you more. Yenko na yenko tie S3fa nyom ba ko na yeba betwetwe komo besisia. Other for me sama wakwa ba eda was se wafidie no egusu da ha me ni S3fa en egusu aye twetwe nkomo ye kono na o ka bibi about ne brand say wo so pese wo build a brand bia Emma will look vulnerable. When you say that's very deep, but me no una waka wasem. Una won't asenti cheche me mu kakra.
Me brand no me per se very solid. I want to build a sort of brand that maybe my younger cousins or my baby cousins can grow up and say, okay, I'm looking up to this person, where it doesn't feel like because I'm a woman, I have to be very vulnerable to some things, because I'm a very strong person, and I feel women are stronger than what we are perceived to look like. So it's more of like, I'm just using my hard work. I don't want to deal with controversies. I don't want to deal with a lot of things. That's why in Kofo Bebe Jane said, mature industry, like, oh, S3fa, it's been 5 years, and it's not that we are really hearing of you, because I feel like if I started with controversies long time, what's in can crash it? But because I want the brand to be very solid. Now I'm very happy when people say, oh, she's trying, she's hardworking, and she didn't have to use controversies to get here. That is something that was one thing I wanted to achieve before, so that's what I'm looking at. And you know, things that take time before they come up, it takes a lot of time before they go back down again. So that's the kind of brand I'm trying to.
You see, Rome was not built in a day.
Yes.
But so when you say controversies, you say, "Be
exactly."
And sometimes, you don't. Sometimes you may say, "Me person may react," but you don't know what happens, because it just happens like that. And before I realize, now are you too late?
That's true.
That's it, right? So how are you going to control that? Because now you are evolving, you are growing, you are becoming big. And and also so any dia and so how are you going to deal with it?
I just feel like right now that baby I'm baby do know, as you said, controversies, it comes even without me doing something. People talk about it, but I feel like I am the main person here. If I don't give you anything, that's zero. And anything multiplied by 0 is 0.
Hey, sister.
Yes. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. Because what's now baby now because S3fa say, nah, I haven't given you the opportunity to say that thing. You are not making sense because I've not said anything. And also I feel like I try to base more on the people that appreciate my craft and love me for my music than the people that hate me. Do you understand? And I don't even think I have haters. I just feel like I have people that want to be part of the conversation, but because they don't really know me that much, they say what they want to say. And to know, I'm more focused on the work. And no one hear me. Open my page now, it's your 2 CDs data. I won't mind you.
Sister, I can't more.
I won't mind you. You want to. I mean, there are lots of things you could have used the data for.
Because I remember there was one controversy that was sparking up when you went for Delay's interview.
Yes.
Then it came out say, yes, so I your body. And your board doctor and you're like, no, it's not true. And now the next day, in Kofo Bebe S3fa picture, bimu kwase picture, that time, what was going on in your head? Because I think that time is not it choke about me. Yes. So that time,
I wasn't really feeling anything. Number one, because number two, I felt like people that were comparing my before and now, I feel like they are being so immature, because even them, if I look at them 2 years from now, they are not the same. 2 or maybe 5 years from now, if you look at me, I wouldn't be like this. You wouldn't be like this, because time has changed. The way I dress has changed. The way I've evolved as a woman has changed. I can even say that, lack of a better word, 5 years from now, my breasts were not like this.
Hey.
I'm sure I wasn't even taller like this.
Today,
like this.
Today, let me say, Kwame wait them patch of Mecca. Today, it's quite okay. He's not here. When you came here, when you spoke about breasts, I said, let me just chill this seat. When you came and then you hugged my boss, I said, hey, Charlie, my chest. Feeling it, feeling it, like I get your point.
Exactly. I'm evolving, I'm growing. So if you want to compare my now to my before, then I think you're being so immature about the whole thing. And I also feel like, I mean, Delay asked me a question. I think it's something that she has heard before. But it's something that I don't know of. I don't even know who the doctor is. So
because the way you said Delay, so you know, we know that Delay carries information.
But maybe
so when he said it, when she said it, and people, board doctor, Delay also has some serious. She's not laughing with you. Board doctor, just said, what are you saying? Then you know, so people think like, hey, S3fa, wash your tights.
No, I actually like it, because now I think now some people when they sing they're like, oh, Los Santos. And I'm like, Los Santos.
Board doctor, need to make board doctor them say, hey, sister.
That's a Colombia. I was it's a Dominican Republic. I've never been there before. But I just feel like she was just asking what people wanted to know. Of course. And it didn't happen. It's not true. It hasn't happened. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Somebody can see me today and say, oh, you're looking nice, you've worked on yourself or something. But maybe it's just grace. So,
And your grace is a fetching baby and I miss me.
Oh,
she say body competition in the same few months. Next year, ya me aduma. Then you miss me the ababet from streets in the sun. Anyway, I mean, it's been a very long and tedious journey for you.
Yeah.
And as I say, wababe duha. And first of all, my no kasa se mi kransana ma wrap it up. December mi nimpa se bia se show se beba so mi nim se definitely your booking will be very pa.
Yeah.
Hey, sister Osikaba.
Yeah, like I'm just happy about the grace. Like,
and you are glowing, you know. It's like say what pa dia na fe wenya no. Eya na de se metumi abre na menya. Mamfa koti kwan bi so.
Exactly.
Na minya. So the happiness is there, the glow is there, and I can see that you're glowing, girl.
Yeah, I'm happy.
So let's talk about this now. You said last week. Was it last week? Moko IGP meeting. Up to now, some of us are your medium. You shut down at the code potty. But I saw you there. I couldn't make it. But me honum. And so when you were coming, when I heard you were coming here today, I said, "Mefa suna mebusau." Say a DM potty in the course. So the meeting, if you are at liberty to share, though, what really went on and what you guys talked about? Okay,
so I'm not really allowed to say like a lot because even when we're having the meeting, we're not allowed to use our phones. But what I can say is that the IGP and then the whole police force wanted to just meet the people in the industry to find out what are your problems, because I feel like the situation that happened before, which everybody knows, I don't have to say, they feel like probably they don't understand us enough. They want to get to know us and know what our difficulties are. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? So I think that's why they met us, and then we gave them our problems. We put our problems across. We told them what was happening with that and everything. So I think it was just a better understanding to build that friendship between the profiled people and then the police force.
Okay. Into now problems anything?
Oh, me, I don't really have a lot of problems like that because we need police. Like, I've never even been to a police station before.
I said that was the first time
that was my first time ever.
But to say what you may be a dream, this is S3fa, we a celebrity. Bet to me about and say we drive. Be I know a show be. We know now 40. Anything can happen.
Yes, that's true.
And to say no, so I was our dream. Who police station? That be ana we are famous. And so my man who are police station.
First time we call police station. No, they were all happy to see me. Choke me and Sanya. That's how I want to be going there. I don't want to go there with handcuffs. I don't want to go there. I just want to be going there for my music.
For your music.
Yes, to go and jam with them and come back.
And the December, yeah, what Chilean was so watching. And yes, I saw the yaw de fa ube osika show. Nadam Paris so. Anyway, that's good. Now me can't say this. She say no. Why you Juma Baba be do? Baby, I Baba be do. She say no. Upe say dear pa ne can't Ghana 14. Say ye both S3fa. A dear na pese Ghana 4. Say if I say me will krobi so. Na ma tese S3fa ebia obibu some say oh there's this Ghanaian artist from Ghana. She's called S3fa. What do you want Ghanaians to have in their minds? Because it's S3fa saying a dear na pese Ghana 4.
It's just energy and standing out. I feel like I stand out a lot.
Right.
Forget about my height, but like I really do stand out a lot. And I feel like when you come to the Ghanaian music industry, everybody, we all sing. There are lots of females that have amazing voices. We all sing. But right now, when it comes to the energy and the dancing, I'm trying to do that now because we don't have anybody that is doing that for us now. And also, I feel like we are so scared to think out of the box. When I came 5 years ago, I was talking about women coming out of the box. They were not understanding till I released my video with Sarkodie. Do you understand? With everything I was doing there, the dance moves and everything, then everybody's like, this is different and we like it. Do you understand? So it's more of like thinking out of the box. I want to give people that impression where it's like, oh, wambambe ye dear. Yeah, exactly my point. So I'm just trying hard to be a better artist and a better performer. I'm not just a musician, I'm a performer too. That's what I'm trying to add to my craft. And you know, it's all about that. Just she's a good performer, she's a good musician. Every show she can be able to give you what you want and everything. Yeah.
And then S3fa Beyonce, because so my Beyonce vibes. Because I think she's one of the female artists.
Yes.
Or book concerts like she can dance from the first minute to the last minute.
Yeah, me Alade, Tiwa Savage, everybody.
Omunina. Enti sana unsu say wo pese wo deba. Any asane de obenya asa.
Oh, masasa.
So we are rehearsal there. Now that we be kwasa na wo heal be baby wo stay. Me and my betina.
The lewu de kind no problem.
It's our say rehearsal me more. But I feel say you're doing very well. And I'm sure say Ghana for bebre now so any hu. Ye na ye ni mu kanesi say ya ba be hu waje watum. And we are hoping say still we be more. December as you say would the fever by December be for France yen for fever na fever.
Oh, mu for fever na fimu kaka na next year.
Next year we na be for. Corona okay try there be o. Corona men san fa ma wo. Na unim sika ma fwash.
I say unko for me say oh S3fa we free choke after what fever because I did a song that I titled Pepper. Then I came to Sugar, then I came to Ichoke, then I'm at Fever. Into no obi I anticipate what next to come.
Yeah.
Into no maybe something different.
Something different.
Yeah, once you can acquire tiger nut powder.
Yo yati.
Anything.
Yati. Over to me aye. Into your best friend him say what but before you go no what would you love to tell Ghanaians?
I always say that, as I always say all the time, that I don't have fans, I have family. Thank you guys so much for the support. Fever video is out. Within this last few days, it's been so mesmerizing for me because the love and the support has been so amazing. I know it's kind of different because it's not a piano song, but you would enjoy it and you would love it. So go stream it. Tell your friends, tell another friend that amazing visual, something you've never seen before is on your screen.
Right. Me pa cho de fever and mama sa o sa sabi na o fever no be say. Me nim ye. O ye say. Debi ba ko bi video nim no debi. On say video nim no. Baby ana wo she blue gown. On say na you give me feel now so why you abasa no sexy bisa.
Give me feel.
Hey sister. Oh jaja na baby a ujina sako de echi na back view ni front view no. Ah yesu. Me your ban so ade efe was oka. Ade efa e was oka. I mean you're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing so well and I'm proud of you. Many just say at least no metumi aka say oh S3fa me na bon komoda why ade nti ye be support na ya hwe ne mo so say wo be brɛ mo to de wo si bro nye ye mfa fever ni fever ye be fever sa na January ni dunia ante wonka oho na abo say pressure bi so say one na wa ma ho gap enti no one deliver out to say pressure no anodin but ye nim say wo be ye me da asese me to S3fa so bye guys Fever featuring Sarkodie and DJ Tara right Tira
yes.
Okay si say no video naba ye tie audio na nyame adom video naba uko YouTube a wo benya na wa share na wo nim say TikTok and so de oho na si say no ye de ton Ghana nyom enti wo ti fie na wo pese wo ye bibi ma wo man wo kwan keto bi mu a ko TikTok fa Fever fa ye video na wo supposed to be na ye reshare sa na ebetumi ama Ghana na wo hwe amanfo mo bo shows akese apese Ghana for so bobia say ya na ye no na ye de adu ho enti bomodian streamy eye Fever eye S3fa featuring Sarkodie and DJ Tira na mani nyefe yenko check it out video na video wo popcorn bi afesi nchen na hwe na niema fe niema de efe nyame ahira yo niema efe yenko hwe na me ba me ne counselor Fabian e ba be twetwe nkomo S3fa me da se so all right